anything you want to say? Go ahead.
Well, we announced the book today. That's Welcome the Dorothy C. Benson Senior Multi-Purpose Complex. And the inspiration for this is Dorothy Benson, who's sitting here with me right now. And she was involved in Fulton County's building of all their public senior centers in Fulton County. And they're one of the leaders in the state of Georgia for senior facilities for people to use.
This is the largest center in the country of its kind.
Wow.
And what we've had here is people first knowing about it, and the next thing is knowing what it really represents, what it really means. And since it is sort of a one of a kind, we had done one at another center in another city, and I said, why don't we do one here and base it on the people who use the service, not on the Fulton County executives or not on the people that are paid employees here, but what this center means to the people who participate. So to do it very intimately, if I can ask Dorothy here, I told her I wanted her to be the first page because she was very involved in creating it, and now she uses the services and is getting benefit from what she helped create here. All as a volunteer and an activist. She's not a paid employee. She's not a politician, you know. And I think this is what the public needs to know, that this belongs to the citizens in Fulton County. And it's their tax dollar doing very good deeds and helping a lot of people. Isn't that right?
Yes, this center has been here now for 16 years. We just celebrated our 16th anniversary. And so it's in full swing right now. We finally reached probably maximum amount of people because this room gets full every time we have, and the parking lot gets full every time we have an event, which we did today, which was the Valentine's Day party.
And we invited people, put this into the program today because it is, as we say in here, love of life and friendship. And that is what older people get here. Sometimes they're isolated, they live at home, you know, they're not in any kind of caretaking place. We have a facility here, but the main Benson part is people that are still active, still drive, but they're over 55 and they need this other element in their life. And part of it is physical fitness. We do a lot of physical fitness and exercise here. We also have a swimming pool. We have food that's inexpensive and healthy. And we have all kinds of activities and classes and things they can do. We're doing a Photoshop class here now. And I've been teaching computers here for 15 years. You just can't get that anyplace else without a community support. And this is what this book talks about. And it does it by testimonials of the people who come here. And I think that anybody that lives in Fulton County and is over 55 should come here and read this. It tells it very graphically, I think.
Well, you get socialization, and that's very important for older people to be able to socialize with other people. And as I said before, you have to have a reason to get up in the morning. And by belonging to classes and doing something down here, you do have a reason to get up. Can't wait to get here. And if you'd like to come and get a good breakfast for $2, you can get a good breakfast. And for $3, you can get a good lunch. So it's behooves people to come in and get acquainted and find out what we have to offer. We have a large calendar of things to do, all sorts of painting classes and dancing classes, exercise classes, computer classes. You know, it's just is a big variety.
And the book gives a very graphic picture of this. For example, we have oil painting here with a teacher that's very talented and brings out the best. This is an actual photograph of an oil painting of one of the seniors here who took that class. This is one that took art, and she now does art off of her app, which is amazing for somebody who's a senior and just started. This one is a romantic tale, believe it or not. They met in a computer class and they ended up getting married. So these are the stories that we like to tell about. We have some, and this is a good example, that just come here to post show. She comes here to eat lunch, to have birthday parties, to visit with people, go to the library. She doesn't really do anything as technical as taking classes.
Socialize.
Yeah.
Socialize, that's right. And these are individual stories. This is Dorothy's picture, and we did the grand opening in 1999. And there are 38 pages, and it's expandable if we want to. Here's one that's taken advantage of almost everything that happened at Benson. And this one is one that is a gentleman who has also been part of Friends of Benson, which is another nonprofit that helps Benson in some of their expenses. We have people that take dancing lessons, they play bridge. This is one that started out here taking swimming pool and exercising with his wife, and then we found out he was a computer whiz, and so now he teaches 2 classes. One is a beginning 101 that takes you and it tells you this is a computer, so don't be intimidated by your grandchildren. and it goes on to I do a advanced class that's projects, and just this week I finished a cookbook for one of my students. All her mother's recipes that were on tacky little pieces of paper, we now have a cookbook. It's wonderful, and she has something to treasure. This lady has 4 books of poetry she has written. So it all comes about because they were here and inspired to do it and had somebody who would help them.
That's great. Okay, that's good.